Hey guys, welcome back to Mecca Talks Football. Another day of the Premier League weekend is done, and what a day it was. Manchester City versus Manchester United and Chelsea versus Brentford. What a day. It's always a good time to have a Manchester derby. So it was Pep Guardiola versus Ruben Amorim again. Amorim's first derby in charge of Manchester United. Amorim defeated Pep in sport, and so it was always a good battle to have him come to England and play against Pep again. But what a day it was, and wow, let's get into it. So the main news of the day before the game started was where are Rashford and Garnacho? Oh my gosh. So they didn't start, and that was a big surprise. They didn't only not start, they weren't even in the squad, and there was news about, it could be just, giving Rashford a rest, or and Garnacho just didn't make the squad for some other reason. Maybe both performances haven't been so good. So Amorim is going with the squad that feels confident they'll get a result at the Etihad. But oh my gosh, that was a big bombshell before the match, and that was a bold move by Amorim because it shows that he has the guts to make the big decisions. So that was a big news. But the United lineup was somewhat not surprising apart from those two missing. You know, Almiron has actually used five different defenders since he started in charge of Man United in the league. So the same thing happened today. And the midfield was Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes. So Bruno Fernandes is not playing behind the striker, which is Haaland, and it was Mason Mount and Diallo starting behind Haaland. So that was Manchester United lineup. The Man City lineup wasn't surprising. Pretty much what we thought it would be. Edison back in goal, replacing Stefan Ortega, and the defense was pretty much what we thought it would be. The midfield, Matheus Nunes coming in for Grealish. So Nunes played in the middle alongside Gundogan, and on the left was Doku. Foden and De Bruyne played the two AM roles, and Bernardo Silva on the right, and Haaland leading the top. So the game started. It was a quick game, fast-paced, but not too many chances happened in, I would say, in the first 30 minutes. And what was really surprising was Mason Mount got injured. He's had a rough start to his United career, not performed well, been marred with injury problems. So I felt bad for him because you could see he was really going after the game. You could see from his demeanor, like he really wanted to prove a point today. And even when he got subbed off, you could tell that he was sad, but he still held his chin up. I could see him telling some of the guys, come on, let's go for it. So that was really good to see. So he went off early. He got injured. That was in the 14th minute, and Maino came on for him. Maino, wonderful young lad, huge respect for him. So Maino came on and he played in that deeper line role with Ugarte. And Fernandes played alongside Diallo in the attack and midfield role behind Haaland. So there was a main shot in the 30 minutes. It was pretty quiet. Foden had a chance, and I think it was put wide. So Foden, that's another thing. PFA Player of the Year. He hasn't really performed this season. Actually, he has no goals in the Premier League, and it's such a letdown this season. I started to say because he was really good last season, and even in England he didn't do so well. So pretty sad for Foden. Maybe they should have given PFL of the Year to Palmer, eh? I'm just kidding. Palmer had a great season last season, but Foden had a phenomenal season. I remember him scoring hat tricks for City, and he won the league, so it was well deserved. And hopefully, he picks up this form that we all know Foden for, because he's a really great player. So the first goal came in the first half. It was by Gvardiol, a powerful header. That's actually his fourth Premier League goal this season. He's a machine in front of goal. Defensively, not that good. I mean, he was pretty good in the World Cup in Qatar. That's where, City saw him on all the teams wanted to buy him. But defensively, as of recent, he hasn't been good. City defense hasn't been good as well. But in attack, he's a phenomenal attacking defender. So he gets his fourth goal of the season, a De Bruyne assist. And there's actually, I don't think City have lost a game since De Bruyne started for a really long time. I think I had the stats in the game. So they were leading 1-0. It looked like a strong lead. It's Manchester City at home. Man United has come off a bad run of form. So City had the power going forward. In the first half, again, Foden had another shot. It was pretty close. It happened right before the first half. So not so many United chances in the first half. Actually, it was all Manchester City. They were pushing. They were pushing. I remember the halftime. Pep did a little, to the camera at 1-0, and yeah. So that was it. But to Pep's surprise, the second half was going to be different. So it was halftime. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0. So, and the second half started. No changes at halftime. So it started, and I remember Ahmad had a chance. It was a header, and it was a Bruno cross. Ederson made the save. That was really good. Kevin De Bruyne also had a shot that went over the bar, and that was actually before he just got subbed out for Kovacic. Kovacic back in the squad. I remember the beginning of the season. Kovacic played so well. He scored a goal against Chelsea in that first game. Then he got injured. That's one of, Manchester City's injury problems as well. So he was out. He came back. I think he was on the bench the last game or last few games, but, he came on in this game, and he came on for Kevin De Bruyne. So he was on the pitch, and Manchester United started attacking, and Holland played a beautiful ball through to Bruno, and Bruno was one-on-one with Ederson. He plays the chip, and he misses. I was like, what are you doing, Bruno? We need you in this big game. So that was a big miss, and I was thinking maybe United aren't gonna, grab a point. Nothing's gonna happen. And Matheus Nunes with the holla. He gives a back pass to Ederson. Very short back pass. Amad gets the ball. He tries to go past Ederson, and Nunes runs back. And after the first blunder of the bad back pass, he makes a second blunder by tackling Amad. Not a clean tackle. Penalty in the box. And, it was Bruno Fernandes. And actually, Bruno Fernandes had scored 32 out of 36 penalties. So that was a fantastic record. Only missed 3 of his penalties for Manchester United. And wow, he has another chance. And in a big game, he has a chance to make it 33 out of 37 penalties scored for Manchester United. He places the ball on the penalty spot, places it to the right. Good goal for Bruno, and it was fantastic. 33 goals out of 37 penalties for United. I think that's a 89% rate conversion rate. I'm not sure if that stat is only in Premier League overall, but regardless, fantastic record. 33 out of 37 penalties. I don't knock it. It's not easy to score penalties, Not gonna knock it. Chelsea has Cole Palmer, so he has 12 out of 12 straight penalties in the league. So good job, Bruno. Great penalty, confident penalty, and he did I think that's a Ronaldo celebration. He brought up the Ronaldo celebration. He did that in his United days. I remember that. So equalizer for United, a 1-1, and oh my gosh, I was actually talking with my friends, and when that goal went in, I was like, Ahmad is gonna score at 90th minute, and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm a prophet. Yes, I actually did say that. I'm not messing with you guys. I said it with a group of friends that I'm at 90th minute goal, let's go. And they're like, oh my gosh, dude, you are a prophet. And it literally happened. Lisandro Martinez with a pass over the defense, a loft ball. Amad, nice control flick over the keeper and slots it in. I was actually surprised Gvardiol didn't get to it, but he enters the net. Crazy scenes. United with the late winner. Amorim gets Pep Guardiola again. So wow, crazy scenes, crazy scenes. Amazing game by United. United still aren't out of the bottom half of the table, but regardless, it was a wonderful win for them. And Pep, oh my gosh, a bad result for Pep Guardiola. They're still fifth and a point away from top four, which comprises of Nottingham Forest at fourth, Arsenal at third, Chelsea at second, Liverpool first. So a bad result. Aston Villa just 2 points behind them. Bournemouth is actually, I'm looking at it now, 3 points behind them. Bournemouth play tomorrow, and depending on the result of that game, they play West Ham, and depending on the result of that game, they might overtake Man City. So really bad for Pep Guardiola, really bad. There's a lot of issues going on in Manchester City, so a bad result. And Holland didn't score again. If we remember that game against Arsenal early in the season, ever since he told Arteta to stay humble, Holland's season hasn't gone well. So I guess he should have stayed humble, Holland, I guess you stayed humble. So his season went down. Manchester City season has been bad, Rodri injury, a lot of players injured, the 150, now 130 charges looming. I think plays a big factor. I'm sure they're hearing mumblings and some things about the case, and it's causing uncertainty and nervousness in the dressing room. I think personally that plays a big factor, not just the injuries. I think the 130 charges, things like that affect the dressing room, uncertainty, what's going to happen, who is involved in Manchester City with the dealings, or who are they looking to investigate, just things like that causes upset in the dressing room. I think that's a big factor, and there are other things involved too, like the injury. So hopefully Manchester City pick it up, but glorious day for Manchester United. Amorim, kudos to Amorim, a big call with that lineup, a big call with the whole squad, and it delivers. So no Man United fans can come after him. The Rashford or the Garnacho fanboys can't come after him. He got the win. So great job from Amorim. Great job from Amad, future Manchester United. That celebration, he kissed his badge. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Bruno Fernandes, captain, leading the team. Perfect. Manchester United defense was good as well. Kept Holland quiet. So a brilliant performance from the squad overall. So great job from Manchester United. I hope they keep doing better, and Amorim keeps installing his philosophy, and they keep doing better. So that's it for me tonight, guys, on the Manchester City versus Manchester United review. Please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, hit me up on the socials, follow me on my socials. My X handle is etalksfootball, and my Instagram is etalksfootball. All right, guys, have a good night. Talk to you later, and peace. Bye.